because I feel like my greatest thing, or what I love the most, is creating music in the studio. So it's a view that no one's ever seen before, and that's why I'm trying to figure out where I want to take it, what studio, like how it happens, because there's so many naysayers that are like, ooh, we've got to see what this is, and I'm like, I really don't care about your input. I'll finance it and put it out, and I just like, seriously, I don't really want their input. Sorry.
Yeah, you are the queen.
Like, your artistry alone stands.
But that's not even why. It's not because I think I'm a queen. It's just because it's an artistic moment. It's a statement, and I'd like to give it to people. Like, you're seeing me behind the scenes. Like, it's not glamorous. It's not whatever. It's just like, oh, that's how she created that part.
Right.
You know.
And it's yours to share with us.
But let's talk about branding. You guys are into the brandy moment.
We
the
brandy
moment.
We need the brandy collab.
We love brandy.
Like, we live for your R&B songs, and you two together on an R&B song. Oh my God.
It would be a smash hit.
No, but I love. We were talking about it last night. I was up at this hour talking to Brandy last night, and we were just talking about like how we were gonna do it, and just like we love backgrounds. Both of us love background vocals. Mm-hmm. So
the layering is going to be immaculate.
Do you
Mariah, Somewhat Loved is also a very, very nice song.
We love Somewhat Loved.
It gave Einstein
so
vibes.
Nice.
You're so funny. No, so Somewhat Loved was an acapella moment, and then Jimmy and Terry, built a track around it. And it's been from a while ago, and we're looking forward to doing something even more like fun and new, and like
maybe a live performance.
For their things, they've been making an album for 35 years before I was born. How did this happen?
Mariah, do you have any?
How did it happen, guys?
Do you have any aesthetics or ideas in mind for your next album? Like visually?
Yes, I've been working on it for like this past 3-4 months. Like it's a vibe. It's a whole new era. Is what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
We are an album cover that's been shot.
I want to say again.
Is there an album cover that's been shot yet?
It's deeper than that. It's so about the music. Like it really is. That okay. I don't even care if I'm on the album cover. Like it's so much about what I really do that's why I love it.
We can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, we're
streaming and buying.
Mariah, speaking of aesthetics.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of aesthetics, Mariah.
No, go ahead. Sorry, darling.
I was very happy to see that the paperback release of your book has the little Mariah photo at the front. Is that something that
thank God. That was what I wanted from the beginning. And then that was the best one.
It's perfect.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for it to come out. So thank you for doing a paperback version too. Is there anything more with that we could look forward to? Obviously, the book itself is amazing.
Yeah. So just to be totally real with you guys, I love that there's a paperback version coming. I love that Little Mariah, because the whole thing is about Little Mariah. The whole thing is about my inner child self that never had things that I needed and never felt loved and all those things and needed to make music. And that's why it touched, for me, other people can feel these moments. But the paperback is going to be a cool moment because Little Mariah gets her shot on the cover. And now we have the instant New York Times #1 bestseller on the cover. And it's exciting. But I think we don't forget, guys, we're going to do something really big for the holidays. We love the holidays. We know that. We want to do other things too. But this can be our entree into the moment. And I just want to make sure we can all talk whenever we can about just fun stuff and holiday festivities. I know that's like, oh, everybody thinks of her as that, but I literally do love it that much, and have been working on a couple things that I think you guys are gonna love.
Can you
We
tell
love
us any
anything
more
you
about
do.
the male collab that you're doing?
You
So you're
guys
still
tell me
looking
who
for
you think is
male
a good male
collaborators?
collabo.
Bruno.
Frank
I
Ocean.
think The Weeknd,
The
Bruno,
Weeknd, I think, would
Miguel.
The
be
Weeknd would
I
be
love
perfect.
so
both.
good.
I swear you
But
need to reach out to
sometimes
Miguel
like
again.
everybody that's in their moment, like everybody that's in their moment is kind of like, it takes a minute. Sometimes they call you and they're like calling you every day, and the next thing is like, okay, like let's wait around. I don't have time.
Come on, you're Mariah Carey.
Do you think it's a female?
You're Mariah
Do you think it's a
Carey,
female
remember?
collabo?
I would love Beyonce.
Remember?
I would love
What
to
about
hear a
Lionel?
song with you and Cardi B, or you and Doja Cat. If you and Doja Cat had a song together too, that
Yes,
would be
Doja.
You and Megan would be good. Like the
yes, you
mashup.
and Megan.
between-
Oh my
Don't
god,
forget
Shake
it's
It Off.
Christmas. Don't
Shake
forget
It
it's
Off.
Christmas.
Oh,
So
it's Christmas.
you
Yeah,
guys,
it's
Oh,
Christmas.
okay.
it's Christmas, so it has to be classic.
What about
Like,
Lionel Richie?
I don't accept anything that you. But I love Lionel, but they want young, like, like, who's a young person that we are, like,
Do you mean
Mariah,
someone
can we expect a
pop,
mini
or
tour?
can it be R&B, or is it more pop? I'm
Holly.
I mean, look, the song is R&B, but
okay.
it's R&B smooth. Like, it'd be cool to have somebody that we think can handle that. Because I was thinking of somebody, and then I the whole time I knew, like, oh, maybe they're not going to be able to get the R&B-ness of it.
Right.
And then there's a whole gospel section. Like, it's for you guys. It really is. It's
Jasmine Sullivan.
one of my favorite things I've ever done.
Jasmine Sullivan will be really good, yeah. Or Chloe and Holly.
And Ari
Chloe and
Lennon.
Holly,
and
yes.
Holly,
You and Chloe and
Chloe
Holly.
and
Oh my god.
Mariah,
Yes,
we would
Chloe
love
and
to hear
Holly.
you with JoJo on something in the
Yes,
studio.
JoJo too.
Or Tori Kelly. But she wants a male collab, I thought.
There's a gospel artist who's kind of emerging in popularity. His name's Jonathan McReynolds. He's pretty good. Have you guys heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
He's R&B, but he's also gospel. Clearly not.
We need the Beyonce Mariah collab too. Christmas or
That
anything.
would be nice.
That would
we will all collab for a Beyonce Mariah moment, even if it's Christmas, anything. Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you know what it is, you guys? There's so many amazing people that I've worked with, that I've loved for years and years, and that I've known, like, now knew, like, last year with the Ariana moment and the J-Hud moment. Like, that was so festive. And then we had, like, yes, we love Lionel. I just don't know what he's doing, and so I haven't asked him. That's the thing. I haven't asked him. I just think that it would be, I think that because I already have like a whole gospel outro and a thing, and, it would be cool to do something with, like, somebody unexpected, even a pop artist, like young pop artist.
Mm-hmm.
What about
can it be female? Can it be female too?
What about Giveon?
Yes,
Ooh,
Giveon
that's a
would
good
be
choice.
amazing.
I mean, look, a lot of these things, I'm like, yay, and then, like, the corporate people are like, no.
The corporate people.
Anderson .Paak is pretty good right now too. Ooh, yes.
And John Legend too. There's always well, John Legend's not really young. My bad.
But me and John
they had a song together. Yeah.
Anderson .Paak would be.
We have When Christmas Comes.
Yep. Yeah. You've already done that.
Well, listen,
that's
ask
true.
anything deep. Ask anything deep. Ask anything deep or different about the book or whatever, because I know I have to get my one little sliver of sleep before I go out of my freaking workout, you guys. I'm doing it for you.
Mariah, I wanted to ask
you. We really
too.
appreciate it.
When you like to talk about the book, when we talk about the Sing Sing chapters, and going from one area of your life into the Butterfly era, what was the creative process like in writing those songs for Butterfly? Like the first time you heard Honey together and you heard the Bad Boy remix and you got to hear the sound and type of music that you were you finally got to make and express your creative freedom.
The Roof, My All.
So a lot of that was prior to. So Honey, yes, Honey was me and Q-Tip, and he had a sample, and then Puff and I and Stevie J collaborated on making that right. And then Mace got on it, and it was cool. But I love it still. When I'm on the jet skis around here, looking at Monroe, going, "That's Honey." It's a classic. But I mean, I love it, love it, love it. I'll always love it. The Roof will never. I don't think I can ever top that. But it's a docu song. I said it's real. And what was the other song we talked
Mariah,
about?
I
What about
love
outside? What was
Breakdown and
what
Baby
was it like
Doll.
writing outside? Outside that climax on that song outside. It is a vocal showcase and a half. I mean, I'll never get over it. That ending is one of the most emotional parts of your songs.
Yes.
You mean, oh, God knows that you're standing on your own, blind and unguided, into a world, divided we're thrown. That's what I always felt, where you're never quite the same, although you try and try. I just feel like I'm still in that. I feel like I wrote a whole ass book, and they're still confused about the racial ambiguity, and I'm like, what is the problem?
And your expression through your lyrics and your vocals in that song is just on a whole another level.
I was listening to that when I was studying for finals.
Honestly, that's why I never want to remake it. I never would. I just can't top it. It was so real from the heart at that moment that I just don't want to top it. But I would love to do even a short film about it. You know what I mean? So people could see what that means for all of us who feel other. We don't have to specify what it is, but it's other.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would
Two
be
of my
fire.
other favorite songs from Butterfly are Baby Doll and Breakdown. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like to make those songs? We learned a little bit about the Breakdown experience in the book.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I missed that. Say that one more time.
Could you tell us a little bit about what it was like making Breakdown? We learned a little bit about it in the book, and that's one of my favorite songs that you've ever done.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I have a whole story about Breakdown, and I can't believe I didn't actually include it how it should have been included. But it was, first of all, the whoever made a mistake and spelled their names wrong, and I was like, hello. And they made so many errors, but whatever. We love everybody. No, Breakdown was one of my favorite songs because I love Bone Thugs and their cadence, and that's what I miss a little bit right now. I want to hear more people doing fast than slow than back. You know what I mean? I think that would be fun.
Hi, Mariah.
Oh my God,
Mariah, I must say that I love you. You have changed my life. I am so honored to be picked to speak to you today. I'm on the verge of tears. I love you, Mariah Carey. You have contributed so much to my.
Wait, did I lose you?
Everything you've ever done, ever. No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
No, but we got cut off in the middle. We got cut off in the middle a little bit. No.
Mariah?
All I could do
is it better now?
was write to my fans. All I could do was speak to my fans on voicemail.
When I graduated.
So just so you guys know, let's do this more because it's I need it. I miss you guys.
We miss you.
We miss you
We
too.
miss you too. When I was in high school, you were the quintessential playlist to every day. And when I graduated high school, Make It Happen was the song that they played at the end, and it just felt like a full circle moment for me. So thank you again for everything.
Wow. Well,
But
you guys don't know, but you really just brighten up my day. You made me maybe get into that water and do some exercises in an hour. Like
You
I'm
go,
like,
Mariah.
you
Mariah,
know,
you're everything.
We love you so much. Oh my God.
We love you so
Like,
I
much.
love you
you're
guys,
everywhere in
and
my
I
room.
miss talking to you.
We
Thank
We are
you
miss
for
you.
the
so
love
And
so
if you have
pouring.
excited
ideas,
to
like let's talk about them.
we're so
Please.
excited
Thank
to see and hear what you've been working on.
Every time you say that you'll get on here
I'm
soon,
so
please.
excited to hear that.
We
Yes,
miss
we're
oh
so
my God,
excited
Mariah!
for
I
whatever you
remember when
have
you used to
next.
be on Home Shopping Network. That was like the greatest era. That was crazy. That was iconic. Do you
Mariah, I
remember
know
that
this is
era?
I don't know if
I
I'll call it iconic. I don't know.
That was
Mar-
iconic. I would. Everybody calls it iconic.
Mariah, I know this is really far off in the
Well, it's
future, but
part of the movie that's fun. Yeah.
Mariah, I know this is far off into the future, but do you have any like ideas for a tour or anything of the sort?
You know, I know that the agents and people like to book me on tour. I have to tell you guys, and I don't want anyone to take offense to it. It's not as fun for me when it's people holding up their cameras rather than people like experiencing the moment with me. That's
We
what I
need
used
an
to have. Like, so
we need
I just
an
like, yeah.
intimate tour for the lambs.
I get it because Michael Jackson didn't like touring
Yeah.
either, and you're his equivalent. Y'all both legends, so
Legend
if you don't
status.
like touring,
No, thank you.
we're for it. We're for it.
I mean,
Um,
it's not just that. It's that like it's not that I don't like it. I like seeing the fans. I like singing to the fans. I love those moments. Those make me happy. Those fill me up with joy. But it's just like when it's only like a whole wall of cameras, phones. You're like, okay, you're filming this, but are we experiencing it together? You know.
Right?
I
I
think
like
that's
to
why
live in the
Right.
people
moment.
took the cameras out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I put my phone away and just watch. I'd rather live in the moment.
We gotta have
yes.
memories though.
Yeah, because like this, it's because for me, I'm like, if I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna make you a video. And by the way, I'm going to make you a video. But like, I just don't like that vibe because it makes me feel like, oh, it's like angles I don't like, and it's sound. I don't know. It's a whole thing.
Mariah, I have a question. Do you ever plan to collaborate with Blood Orange on another project in the future?
I love Dev Hines, and I love Blood Orange, and I think we could definitely do something else again in the future. We talked about it recently. Yeah.
Because Giving Me Life, can we talk about how that was definitely giving Butterfly? You were in your absolute 90s bag with that one. Like you and him devoured that entire track. Absolutely a highlight for me off of the Caution record. Thank you for that one as well.
Do you still have that picture?
Um, Hello?